Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Magic the Gathering Duels 2013. Today I'll be playing with the black and green deck. And I'm playing against Wanted Wesley. And he gets to play first. Alright, I'm going to keep this hand. It's actually pretty decent. We'll take a look at it in just one moment. I got some nice early game here. I got some decent creatures. I'm playing at the very least, against a deck with green in it. It's multicolor as well. All right, we're gonna start off here with a Scout Mob, which I've got 2 of. It's a 1/1, but during my upkeep, if I've got 5 or more lands, it gets 4 1/1 counters. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It gets really scary. I've got another one of those in my hand, plus I've got a Viridian Emissary, 2/1. When it dies, I search my library for a basic land card, put it into play tapped. I've got a 3/2 Troll Ascetic. It's got hexproof, and I can regenerate it. I also have this bad boy, Creekwood Liege, 2/2. My black and green creatures get +1/+1. Every upkeep, I get a 1/1 creature in play. I am playing against the 5-color deck, which is kind of scary, but we'll see. I might be able to get some early, some solid early damage here, because I've got a fair amount of early cards. So let's do this. Let's do this thing, shall we? We're gonna start off swinging with a 1/1, and so anyways, yes, here we go. I got the 3/2, got the Creekwood Liege. Just drew into a Rancor. Enchant one of my creatures, gets it +2, +0, and trample. Plus, if Rancor would be put into the graveyard from the battlefield, it goes back to my hand. So I Rancor creature. If that creature dies, whatever, Rancor goes back to my hand. All is well with the world. And wow, this game's starting off very well. I just drew into Maelstrom Pulse to destroy permanents. Let's throw down the Troll Ascetic. And then we're gonna swing for 3. So the deck I'm playing against can be really good because it can have a lot of removal and stuff. In fact, he's gonna do 2 damage to each creature. Destroying my creatures. I get a land out of that deal, but 1 card just wiped the battlefield there. Jun Charm. So his deck can be really good because it's got removal, like you just saw. It also has massive creatures if it's given time to pump itself up. So it can be really scary, and I'm really upset that I just lost all that. All right, 5/5 flying. Does damage to me. He gets to cast an all-in permanent from his hand without paying its mana cost. Yeah, that needs to die right now. Maelstrom Pulse. And then we're gonna throw down a Scout Mob. Next land I play will be 5, and then it'll go +4/+4 every upkeep. So let's hope to draw land next turn, and then I'm gonna throw down a Creekwood Liege, probably throw down a Rancor as well. He just played a Evolving Wilds. He's gonna play a Pernicious Deed. So Pernicious Deed lets him, he can pop it to destroy permanents, taps X to pop it and destroy permanents with converted mana cost X or less. Now what that means is I'm not going to play this stuff in my hand because he can just pop and destroy it. I'm going to throw a Rancor down. See if we can get him to just pop it now for 1. Swing for 3. He's not going to do it. I'm just going to hold on to my hand here. I don't want to play it because, again, if he just does the deed, that's it. He is going to play 5/5 flying. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a monocolored creature. So it's going to force me to get rid of my creatures. I am screwed. This is not going to be a win. There's no way. I'm gonna have to sacrifice, like, almost all my creatures are monocolored. This one's not, but he could just deed for 4. This is unbelievable. Yeah, this is really crappy, to be honest with you. I think this is pretty much a guaranteed loss here. So he's not gonna have to sacrifice this because this is multicolored, not monocolored. Now I have got 1 multicolored creature in my hand. However, I play it, he does Pernicious Deed. He just played an ally strategies, letting him draw a card for each basic land type he has, which I believe he's got 5, so he's drawing 5 cards. And yeah, pretty much a guaranteed loss with the deed sitting in play, unless I can get rid of that deed. But he just drew a ton of cards, so he probably has a response to that right away. If I wait for another land, I control Ascetic and play this at the same turn. Although he would just pop and I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Next turn I'm gonna play the Liege. Maybe just force him to pop the deed. Exalted. Whenever a creature attacks alone, if it's a first attack phase, untap it, that creature gets an additional combat phase. Okay, so I'm dead like next turn. What a horrible first game. I'm now down to... You gotta be kidding me. We're now down to 2. Alright, well, if I don't draw anything this turn to deal with all this stuff, that's game over. Alright, well, I've got something. Destroy target non-effect creature. Bam. Let's play that. Let's throw down the troll, which I can regenerate. So if he deeds, I can save it. I'm at 2 life. Pretty positive I'm dead. But you know. Crazier things have happened? No. I don't think this is gonna work out for me at all. 5/4. When it's put into your graveyard from battlefield, put it on top of your library. It's got Cascade as well. Here comes Cascade. It's gonna play Rampant Growth. Okay. So I can regenerate my friend here. There's nothing I can do. I can't block his 5/4 flying next turn. So. Doesn't really matter what he does. It'd be stupid of him to block. It wouldn't make any sense. So, what is he gonna do here? Come on, make a decision. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I do not have means to deal with this, so it's game over. And our next game here is against Trusek. Let's hope for a better go about it this time. And decent hand. I am not starting first. Actually, I don't know about this hand. Let's draw a new one. Ugh. I think this is even worse than the last one, but I've got some early game creature removal, so I'm gonna keep it. Taking a little bit of a risk though. I swear, if I'm playing against that 5-color deck again, it's just so annoying. Oh, it is so annoying. All right, so I'm really hoping for a forest. If I get a forest within the next 2 turns, I'm okay. If I don't, I'm gonna be slowed up quite significantly. Green-blue deck is what we're playing against today. He's gonna throw down his 1/1. Gets to reveal a card if it's a land. Goes into the battlefield, otherwise goes into his hand. That card's really good, by the way. Okay, beautiful force. That's exactly what I needed. Not going to attack with this because it'd be stupid. He would just block it and kill it. I want this guy to get pumped up. I need him to be in play when I've got 5 lands in play. Plus, I can just do a counter response. If he attacks, I just attack him next turn, sort of deal. So, all right. Next up is going to be the Troll Ascetic 3/2. The reason I'm playing him is because it's some beef, plus he is hexproof. So my opponent cannot target him. That's a good card to have against a deck that I believe has bounce and removal. I think he's got a Aether Mutation. I think that's one of the cards available in that deck. Plus, it might have bounce. I believe it has bounce. Ooh, drawn into a land again, too. That's just perfect. Just perfect. I've got some really good removal right here. Consuming Vapors to force him to sack a creature I gain life, plus go for the throat. And for now, though, I kind of want to wait, actually. I'm going to attack with a 3/2 first. If I need to regenerate him for some odd reason, I'm going to wait before doing this here. Okay, will not need to regenerate him. So we're gonna throw this down. Yavimaya Elder. 2/1. He's gonna counterspell it with the Mystic Snake. It's a creature with flash. He can play it as an instant. And it's a 2/2, plus when it comes in the battlefield, counter target spell. A good card, very good card, in fact. Coiling Oracle, another one coming through here. So it's either gonna be a land in play. Yes, it will. It was either a land in play or he takes a card into his hand. One or the other. Really stinks, actually, that I ended up not getting my Yavimaya Elder in play, but not a huge deal. Ooh, that is really good. Consume Strength, really, really good. All right, check this out. There we go. Tag with both of these. He chooses to block. I pause, play Consume Strength. Target creature gets +2/+2. Let's put it on my 1/1. Target creature gets -2/-2. Let's put it on his 2/2 Snake. His 1/1 dies, his 2/2 dies. My 3/3 lives. My 3/2 goes through. He's down to 1 creature. Bam! Consume Strength. Proving beneficial. He throws down. Overbeing of Myth, star, power toughness equal the number of cards in his hand at the beginning of his upkeep. Draw an additional card. That is dying, because I don't want him to have, it's a 5/5, which is scary enough, but I don't want him to have card advantage, so that must die. And as much as I really want to play this stuff, that must die immediately. We're gonna swing for 2, 3/2. He's gonna block it. His creature dies. I'm really happy about that, because now by consuming Vapors, he can't sacrifice this weenie 1/1 anymore, unless he plays another one. He's gonna play a big creature. He's just playing into my hands this game without even knowing it. This is perfect. Now, this turn, as much as I want to play the Spirit Monger and that other card, what makes the most sense, I've got a 5/5 now, is to Consuming Vapors, him, forcing him to sack a creature. He's only got 1 creature to sack. That dies, I gain 5 life, Consuming Vapors. This bounces back next turn, which meaning if he played another creature next turn, he would have to sacrifice it again because it's got rebound. So that is pretty much the game. That's why he's saying GG right now, because I hit him now, and then I hit him again next turn, even if he would have had to play 2 creatures next turn, basically. And our final game here against Cyber Killer 7. Oh man, he kills people cyberly? Digitally? All right, oh man, these hands. Draw a new one, please. Oh, what is all the scuttlebutt? I haven't played first in a single one of these games, have I? All right, so this is a risky hand to take as well, but we're gonna give it a shot. Drawing into a forest will be pretty crucial. If I want my Troll Ascetic, I'm gonna need to draw into a forest in the next few turns. Another forest comes into play from Cyber Killer. Another Troll Ascetic, wow. All right, throw down the 1/1 Scoot Mob. I've been drawing into these non-stop, these games. Got a Creekwood Liege, amazing. Got 2 Troll Ascetics, amazing. Defense of the Heart, can be good. Go for the throat, creature removal. I basically kept the hand because of the Troll Ascetic, the Go for the Throat, and the Scoot Mob, even though I had very few lands. Because this is some early game action here, so again, as long as I draw into another forest coming up, I'll be able to keep a roll going, which I haven't drawn into yet. It's scary. This could be really bad. We could have a few turns here of Mana Screw, or we could have a turn of just drawing a swamp. I've got the fetch lands, though, technically speaking, as much as Duels 2013 can fetch, so hopefully I could get into one of those as well. So it's a forest or one of those that I'm really hoping for next turn. And he apparently is not even close to Mana Screwed. He's going mono green. Is his deck play? Oh boy, Lightning Greaves too. He's gonna equip that over, gives it Shroud plus haste, which means he can attack with it right now. And also the Shroud means I cannot target whatever creature is shrouded. That's a scary play this early on. That was a really scary play. I am literally completely screwed if I do not draw into another land, specifically a forest next turn. I'm completely screwed. I could not express this any clearer. This is really bad. I've got things here. I've got a Pernicious Deed. I need lands to play these things, though. I've got a Pernicious Deed, which would get rid of this problem. In fact, it'd be amazing, because I could get rid of the Lightning Greaves as well. But I need lands to do any of this, so... What I will do is when he plays another creature, before he equips it, I'm going to go for the Throat. Just to buy myself some time. That is dead right now. Gonna pause this bad boy immediately. Come on, he's making a choice. He's got to destroy. Oh, it forces him to destroy an artifact, doesn't it? He's got no choice, I think. Which means he's gonna have to destroy his own Lightning Greaves, which is crazy, but good for me. I'm still gonna go for the Throat because I don't want this 4/4 in play hitting me next turn. I'm gonna get rid of that. And he's gonna swing for 2 again. Well, I'm glad he played that and destroyed his own Lightning Greaves. Or is he gonna save it to block? That wouldn't make sense. He wouldn't. There's no need for him to do that. He just keeps swinging me for 3. We'll trade blows. I take 3, he takes 1. He wins the game, you know? He should definitely attack there. So, okay. Come on, land. Thank you. All right, so we got a chance here. We got a chance. We're gonna go Troll Ascetic now. Is our first order of business. And then we go for 1. I'm not gonna trade with him. I don't want to do that. Maybe I do. We'll see. We'll see what he plays next turn. I still have, yeah, I've got some really good chances to do some crazy things here. Another land, I could creature Defense of the Heart, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting pretty, you know? We'll see though. We'll see what he's got coming up. Is this non-token creatures? Really upkeep if you have 3 more. It just says 3 more creatures. Doesn't even say non-token creatures, so this could be a godsend as well. Okay, he's gonna swing for 3. This I'm not blocking. I let that go through. He's got 2 cards in hand. Plays nothing. Interesting. Another land. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh man. How to play this. I could go for Liege. But then my Pernicious Deed is sort of out of play because then I'd be popping all my creatures. But if I go Liege and then Defense of the Heart, I think I'm doing all right. Hit for 6, bring him down to 11. All of a sudden we're tied up. Yeah, and he's got a very big turn this turn. He's got to do something. He can't just sit with his 3/2 continuously and try to rely on that. If he doesn't do something besides that right now, he's in trouble. He's got 3 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. One of them was a land. He needs something here. He needs something. There's something. It is a 4/3. He can tap 8 to give target creature +5/+5 and trample till end of turn. He has got 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. He can almost afford a massive pump up to one of his creatures. Can't quite yet, but almost. Okay. He's saving blockers. Here we go. Untap, upkeep, get a 3/3 in play. Let me now. Let me Defense of the Heart. And save for blockers. I won't attack. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I won't attack. I'll save blockers. I'll Defense of the Heart. Next upkeep. I sack this. I get 2 creatures in play of my choice from my library. Now he's got an 8th land. He can pump up. Oh, he could have. He could have pumped up +5/+5 and trample this turn. Instead, he threw this down, which is good for him. He gains 1 life for each creature he controls. Not enough to save, though. Ooh, no, you shouldn't attack with that. Yeah. I would have just chump blocked it and killed it. Untap. Upkeep. That pops. Wait a second. If an opponent controls 3 or more creatures, God damn it. It's fine, but I completely misread that. But it's fine, because we're still doing pretty solid here. 4/4 flying. Can tap 2 plus X. Target creature gets -X/-O. This card gets +X/+O until end of turn. That is good. I don't want to attack with him. I will attack with this, though. Attack with a 3/3. Probably just let it go through. Oh, man. I don't... That's what I get for, like, not reading the cards. And he's going to block it. Okay. He's not going to block it. He's going to let it go through. Okay. Oh, he's got no cards in hand. Wow. I completely missed that. Drew his 1. Plays it. Nature's Lore. He's got 7, so he can't pump up right now. And that should be the game. Because I'm going to kill his 4/3 this turn. He gets pumped up too. Get another thing in play. Ba-bam. Ba-bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. -O, -X. Let's make it -O, -3. Let's do that to the 4/3. The 4/3 dies. Yes, sir. I agree. Six, 6, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 8, 5 in the air. 8 at least goes through. He blocks 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He doesn't block 6, he blocks 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's the kill. That is the game. And that's the video. Oh man, we gotta wait for damage effects? You silly goose. You silly, silly goose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here for this MTG Duels 2013 multiplayer video, and I did not forget that people like to take a look at the deck, so let me quickly show you what we got here. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, and as always, keep watching and keep owning.